So, I really just wanted to share some changes I've been making in my business over the last few months, I guess. Really trying to separate what I would consider to be the way I support people who are interested in getting ahead in their 9 to 5 job and really focused on their careers within, a given corporation or at least a given industry and a given profession, from people who are interested in potentially breaking free, starting their own business, becoming an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, but, essentially thinking about leaving that 9 to 5 job and doing their own thing. And then something new that I've just started in the last, I guess, couple months, but really focusing on what's been called the creator economy and the passion economy, but thinking about people who create things. So that could be authors and writers, artists, musicians, people who do voice work, um, people who create things like pottery and crafts, furniture makers, um, people who do robotics, stuff like that. But essentially, anybody who makes something that they would like to monetize in some way. So they would like to be able to create maybe a passive income stream or a side hustle to make a little additional income, and maybe even again break free from the 9 to 5 and pursue that passion. So find a way to make a living doing more of what they love and less of what they hate. So essentially, the Invincible Career brand is what I'm using to work with people who are already in jobs. They work in corporations. I work with a lot of people in tech, starting to expand to other individuals, but really trying to help you get ahead, get promoted, make the most money that you possibly can from your 9 to 5 career, and then bank that for retirement. Maybe bank that so you could pursue something a little bit different in the second half of your career, the second half of your life. But that's still the Invincible Career brand that I have. And then what I've created in terms of entrepreneurs and solopreneurs and small business owners is something I'm calling Invincible Freedom. So I have a community for that. But basically, that allows you to start thinking about, well, how could I potentially turn something I'm really good at, I have a talent for doing, I enjoy doing, I don't hate it, into an independent business. So doing things like consulting, becoming a solopreneur and really trying to build your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, where maybe you want to build a business and hire employees or find partners or whatever it might be. Small business owners, people who want to open a cafe or a restaurant or a bookshop or whatever it might be. And so that's the Invincible Freedom brand. And then finally, I've created Invincible Creators, which is all about people who have more of that creative side, that they make things. I was just talking about that. Photographers, artists, writers, musicians, whatever it might be. And creating a community that's much more focused on the business side. I think there are plenty of communities online that help writers become better writers, that help photographers become better photographers, where artists support artists in techniques, watercolor and oil and pottery and so forth. You don't need my help with that. Where I'm focused with this Invincible Creators community is the business side. How do you take that idea, that passion, whatever it is that you want to do, and turn it into a real business? How do you think like a business owner? How do you market it? How do you find customers? How do you create your super fans? How do you reach people who would love what you're doing and want to help support you and be a sponsor? So that's the big change that I've made. So I have Invincible Career, which is helping people with their 9 to 5 jobs. Invincible Freedom, which is helping people break free from their 9 to 5 jobs and become entrepreneurs. And Invincible Creators, which is really helping people turn a passion into a real business and make a living doing it. Thanks. Talk to you soon.